Coming up on the PRM network, we'll be recapping the races that happened at the end of the 2024 year and recent races in January. We'll also discuss the impact of Levon van der Geest has on and off the track. Stay tuned for more. My name is Clint Thomas with PRM Network. Today we're talking about Cordell Speedway has had finished up their 2024 season back in October and has recently started back this month of January at the Protect Your Melon race. In October, they hosted the 32nd Annual World Crown 300. The race was won by Michael Hendy, who pushed past Stephen Nasse. Hendy collected $35,000 for the winning the race. On January the 17th, they also hosted the Speed Fest Super Late Model race, which was Protect Your Melon, marking his fourth consecutive win with Bubba Pollard. Took the lead with 12 laps left, passing Cole Butcher. Pollard is the first 4 Speed Fest victory in a row and 5-time winner. In November, the Nashville Fairgrounds hosted the 40th Annual 400 presented by U.S. Tank, and it certainly lived up to the excitement. Over 3 thrilling days of racing, 243 drivers competed, with the final day delivering an unforgettable finish. 29 drivers took the green flag on the final day. Casey Roderick earned the pole position alongside Matt Craig. Roderick led an early race, but it also was Craig who took the charge, leading for 55 laps before a mechanical issue which forced him to pit for 2 laps, dropping him out of contention. This opened the door for Cole Butcher, who took the lead on lap 122. Shortly after, local racer Dalton Sutton began to shine on his home track. Sutton held the lead until lap 288, where Gio Ruggiero surged past him on the restart to take the lead. The final 50 laps were filled with drama, causing in a major crash involving Connor Ulrich and Derek Thorne. Both drivers were unharmed, though they were eliminated from the race. On the final green-white checkered restart, Jake Garcia seized the opportunity, leading just 2 laps, but those 2 laps were the most important of the day, securing him the victory. This win marked Garcia's first All-American 400 win and his first in his career of the ASA Stars victory. Roderick finished second. Official claims the ASA Stars National Tour and Team Owner Championship for his Anthony Campi-owned team. Dawson Sutton took third, while Ruggiero and Stephen Nasse rounded out the top 5. After the break, we will talk about how one driver makes an impact on and off the track by raising more than $25,000 for the local nonprofits. Today's episode was brought to you by Black Dust Oil Absorbent and Gold Dust Track Resin. At 20 years old, Levon van der Geest is balancing a successful racing career and a strong commitment to community service. A national finalist in the 24 Colwickie Driver Development Program, which is the KDDP, Levon is focusing on becoming a top competitor in the Midwest Super Late Models. In 24, he finished second in the ASA Midwest Tour and raised over $25,000 for local charities, surpassing his goal of $23,000. Levon's charitable efforts focused on 23 local organizations. These include children's programs, food security, mental health, veterans, and community development. Growing up in a racing family, Levon has been involved in motorsports from a young age. He began at 7 and has since moved up the ranks, winning championships in the Midwest Truck Series and setting track records. In 24, he finished second in the ASA Midwest Tour and Golden Sands Speedway point standings. Levon credits much of his success to mentorships from his father, local racers, and the Colwickie programs. His focus remains on racing community and engagement with aspirations to continue excelling in both fields. After the break, we will check out the 57th Annual Snowball Derby and also upcoming races in the next coming months. Today's episode was brought to you by Black Dust Oil Absorbent and Gold Dust Track Resin. The 57th Annual Snowball Derby was full with NASCAR and Super Late Model champions, all ready to battle in a 36-car field, but when the checkered flag waved, it was the kid from Texas who shined the brightest, Caden Honeycutt, the first ever Texas-born driver to win the Snowball Derby. He outdueled Ty Majestic, NASCAR Truck Series champion, and last year's winner, along with Stephen Nasse, to claim victory over the final 20 laps of the race. Honeycutt says how special it was to win and how he has worked for this moment for so long. Stephen Nasse, the 24 Snowflake 100 winner, came up just short, finishing second after battling from 30th to almost claim the victory. He is proud of his effort but feeling the sting of missing out on that elusive Derby win. At the start of the year at the Talladega Short Track, they hosted the Ice Bowl. Sam Seawright won the race with Josh Putnam, Todd Moreau, Chris Jones, and Dylan Tidemore rounding out the top 5. Over at Golden Isle Speedway in Brunswick, Georgia, they hosted the Super Bowl of Racing, which had only one night of racing due to rainouts. Tyler Brewing won the Dirt Super Late Models with Jonathan Davenport, Brandon Overton, Devin Moran, and Brian Shirley, finishing the top 5. Here are the upcoming events and season openers that will be happening over the next few months. Next weekend, on February the 1st, we'll be at the Charlotte Racers Expo and Trade Show, and we hope to see everyone there. Thank you for watching. This is PRM Network, and looking forward to see you next time.